but no denying how big this one is right now. Henry Cejudo, number 2 in the world, 30 years old. Wilson Reis, entrenched at number 5, is 32. Both fighters 5'4" tall. 125 and a hook for Cejudo, 125 on the screws for Reis, who will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the introductions, back inside to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 22 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, by way of Sao Paulo, Brazil, presenting the number 5 ranked flyweight contender in the world, Wilson Reis! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record, 10 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, USA, presenting the 2008 Olympic gold medalist in freestyle wrestling and the number 2 ranked flyweight contender in the world, Henry the Messenger Cejudo! When the action begins, our referee in charge, Jaron Villel.
Jaron Villel back in there for this flyweight matchup here. The beautiful Ariane Celeste is here, getting us started for round 1 of a possible 3 feature bout here in the UFC flyweight division. Henry Cejudo is in the black trunks. Wilson Reis is in gray. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Bud Light Living.
Look at Henry Cejudo with a karate stance. Very interesting.
You know, the last fight against Benavidez, there was some personal beef between them. So it looked like Henry fought and let that carry him. Let's see if he can take that same type of striking approach in this fight against Reis.
I mean, he's got kind of this Conor McGregor style going on here.
Yeah. Oh, nice right hand.
Hard hit right to the body. There's some pop to that.
Reis is going to have to get some respect, Joe.
Yeah, really. I mean, Cejudo just landed a hard right kick to the body and the right hand behind it. Very interesting the way he's moving, though. I mean, he's choosing a wide stance.
Right.
And very elusive. Nice inside leg kick, good
nice
right
combination.
hand. Ooh, he hurt him. He hurt Wilson.
He hurt Wilson. Yeah, his punches are having an effect on Wilson.
Oh,
again,
nice.
He seems a bit faster. He's faster than Wilson.
You know, this is what we talked about when we were talking about a real Olympic gold medalist in wrestling. The kind of athlete that you have to be to do that. You can get great at everything. And you're seeing that here, that same kind of focus. You're seeing a massively improved Henry Cejudo.
This is 2 fights in a row where he's looked better in the stand-up. Wilson Reis has to do something to change this.
Yeah, he looked better against Benavidez. He looks way better tonight.
Yeah.
Like, look at this.
Oh, straight right hand.
Nice right hook by Reis. Reis landed a nice right hook in that little exchange there.
Reis is landing if Cejudo stands in front of him in the pocket. But Reis has more of a hard time closing the distance. He doesn't fight as long.
Cejudo's fighting with a lot of confidence right now.
Cejudo lands nearly 2 times as many significant strikes per minute as Reis. And he is certainly in pursuit of his first UFC finish here through 2+ minutes.
Well, that style that Cejudo's employing, that stance, is the same sort of stance that Conor liked to use, that we saw Lyoto Machida use a lot in his career, and that allows you to leap in and out.
Watch him. He waits for Reis to try to close the distance,
nice knee.
And then he goes to his offense. Now he's in the front headlock position, drag him down. He's going to try to get his right knee behind Wilson. Now he's going to take the cradle to get the angle. Now he's got some top control. Wilson's doing a good job of holding his wrist. If Wilson Reis, while holding those wrists, just get back to his feet, he'll be fine.
He's holding on to him here and landing some good shots and beating him up. The question is going to be, can Wilson do anything to him on the ground that he doesn't expect?
Yeah.
Because on the feet, he's having his way with Wilson. So does he decide to just challenge that ground game of Wilson's and see what's up.
UFC 215 Nunes versus Shevchenko 2 is brought to you by 7-Eleven, your neighborhood store. Under 2 minutes here to go in round one. Woo! Cejudo has found the range early. 29 significant strikes landed already.
Wilson here attempting a single.
Very smart by Wilson to attack a single. You wouldn't expect him to try to take Cejudo down, but he has to change something because Cejudo's having so much success. It got defended, but it will give Henry the idea that takedown may be coming.
Henry, fist close. It's interesting because Henry's not that much taller. Oh, beautiful kick and a left right behind it. Man, Cejudo looks fantastic right now.
Hayes somewhat desperate, pressing forward with his own strikes. Less than a minute to go in the round. Oh! Knockdown for Cejudo.
Oh, look at that leg kick.
Man, just mixing it up.
Beautiful. Knee to the body.
He's not allowing Wilson to get a beat on what he's doing. He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks. He's throwing punches. Only thing he hasn't done is wrestle, and he's the Olympic champ.
Well, it's been a boxing-heavy attack from Cejudo really throughout his UFC career. He hasn't been a volume takedown artist. No surprise, significant strikes.
Right when we said that.
Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful.
Every time you call somebody on something, they do the opposite, DC. It's like they're listening.
They don't take time. It's not you calling it on a second and all of a sudden it's done. Nostradamus. Nostra-Rogan.
Break clean. Big round for Henry Cejudo. Man, he looked good. And one of the things that we were saying is they're similar height, but this style that he's employing allows him to attack from so much further, cover so much more distance. And what I'm really impressed with is how he's being so creative. He's mixing things up. He's throwing a punch, and then behind it's a low kick, and then there's high kicks. I mean, he throws everything. I mean,
he
Henry
looks like,
Cejudo,
he looks like a seasoned striker in there right now, not the wrestling guy. But I mean, everything's in combination too.
And like a karate guy.
Ei, você não pode cair no chão desprecavido. Se for pra acreditar no seu chão, faz você a posição, porra. Tem que acreditar no teu chão, seu escape.
Next Saturday, former middleweight champion Luke Rockhold returns from an extended layoff against the surging and well-rounded David Branch. UFC Fight Night from Pittsburgh, PA, next Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern on FS1. All right, here we go. Second round.
Fight.
Henry Cejudo and Wilson Hayes. Hayes in gray. Cejudo, after a dominant first round, is in black.
Now you see Hayes fighting with some urgency, trying to take the lead. He needs to take the lead. He cannot just try to wait and absorb everything from Henry Cejudo.
He clipped him with the right hook there.
Another knockdown for Cejudo. Henry Cejudo with his first UFC finish.
Wow.
That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Like a pistol.
Holy smokes.
And that might have even impressed the UFC flyweight king Demetrius Johnson. Henry Cejudo sending a message to the rest of this division tonight. And a nice show of mutual respect there. DJ says, I'm waiting, bro.
Mighty Mouse gave him the golf clap, too. Gave him the slow golf clap.
Mighty Mouse, calm down, young man. you don't want me to remind you who the king is.
This is exactly the result that Henry Cejudo needed to produce tonight. Let's show you the fight replay brought to you by Bud Light Living.
Let's just take a look at this right hand. I mean, that is a piston. And we're looking at it in slow-mo. If we could, I'd like to see that punch again in real time because it was just lightning fast. Perfect technique, and he just blasted him with it. We're going to check it out now in real time. Watch this. Oh, come on. Come on, son. That's some speed.
Where's the sports science on that one? My goodness. What's the speed? Henry Cejudo with the right hand. My goodness. This is a wrestler.
I'm telling well.
Better and better every single time. Look, they said the reason. I just got a text from somebody within the wrestling community. They told me, DC, he trained with Cheetah for this fight. That's why he looks like a karate guy. You dummy. They call me a dummy, man. Come on, guys.
All right, the official decision is brought to you by Metro PCS, who brings you closer than ever to the UFC on a fast nationwide 4G LTE network. Here now, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jaron Villel has called a stop to this contest at 25 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout, Henry the Messenger Cejudo.
I am here with the winner, and what a win that was. The ever-improving Henry Cejudo. You won, and then you immediately ran over to Mighty Mouse. You guys exchanged words. What did you guys say to each other?
I just gave him a thumbs up. I said, you know, he's a champ for a reason. It was just fun and games, man, but I do want to fight eventually someday, for sure.
Well, Henry, one of the things that's been most impressive about watching you is how quickly you improve some of your techniques. And tonight you showed a whole new style in a lot of ways. You were really wide stance. You were landing almost like a karate style.
Yeah, absolutely. I went down to Natal with the Pitbull brothers, Patricio and Patricky, and I took back some of that karate stuff with me. So it's talking about innovation. I'm slowly evolving, but I want to thank my coaches, Santino, Allen, Captain Eric Alberson, and I'm just improving, Joe. I'm just improving, man. Hopefully that's worth 50 G's, man, because I've been robbed a couple of times with 50 G's. Hopefully that's worth 50 G's.
Well, I'm not the one who dishes it out, but I was thoroughly impressed. I was very impressed at how creative you were being, too. Let's look at that right hand that stopped it. But one of the things that was almost more impressive than that one punch was how you were mixing things up so well. You were going high and low. It was just really, overall, much more comprehensive striking game than we've ever seen from you before.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. I've been only fighting for 4 years now, man. I'm just evolving. I'm just kind of scratching the surface, Joe, and that's all, man. I want to fight for the title eventually again.
Well, I am sure you will again, sir. Congratulations on an absolutely spectacular performance. Henry Cejudo, ladies and gentlemen.